here again today in Shibuya for another one-make car show, or in this case, one-engine car show. It's an all-rotary meeting. So of course that means RX-7s, RX-8s, and a few other models too. It's being held in the car park of an amusement park because it was meant to run last weekend, but there was a typhoon, and Sevens Day didn't really happen this year. I think we know why. So this is probably the only chance to see a big rotary meeting this year, and it's actually really, really good. I had to do other stuff today, but I was able to wangle it so I could come out here right at the end of the show as usual. So we'll do what we always do, walk up and down the rows and see what's cool. So unfortunately not much action today, but we are going to run the gamut of all styles. Here we go, dead stock, FD. There it is. Unfortunately, we won't be hearing the 767B run today. They did run the engine twice, but I wasn't here, so I apologize for that. We can still have a bit of a look at it though. It's so low. Fuel system there, electronics there. Look how big that is. Very nice. There's a protector for the radiator. I would like to hear it start. Oh, oh jeez, look at this. Amazing. And as always on these sorts of cars, some sort of brake light off some sort of cheap car. I wonder what they're from. Damn boy, them tires thick. Obviously time attack style. Suits the RX-7 very well. It's the pan speed stand. They've got their RX-8 over there as well. Rotary roadster. Fits in there pretty well, doesn't it? Very clean FC. Interior is still nice as well. You could honestly release these in 2020 and they'd still look good compared to what's out there, right? It's always good seeing the rotaries in drift comps. It's a bit of variation to the 2JZ sound you hear almost all day. In Japan anyway. 13B, and this one over here with the ridiculous lock is 3-rotor 20B. It's got like a flame job on the standard inlet. You see these Fast and Furious style Valeside Fortune kits a lot more than you probably think in Japan. They're quite common to see driving around. It was a Cosmo. So the Cosmo was the car that your typical ladies' man drove back in the day in Japan. And here's the original engine, you can see there, made by Toyo Kogyo in Hiroshima, under license by NSU, the German company that originally built the rotary. Still being restored. Look at this lineup straight out of the selection screen on Gran Turismo. So right now they're doing the rock, paper, scissors competition to give away prizes, which is good because it means no one's walking around, so we have space. HKS T04Z. I've seen this car at Scuba before. It's fast and it sounds good. The rock chips, dented up intercooler, dented up oil cooler, alright? That's what a time attack car is supposed to look like. I mean, it can, you know, it can look nice, but this has been used. Here we go, 1994. If it was a car. Okay, now we're getting to the weird stuff down this end. Mazda Luce, 4-door. And they came with the 13B, but this one has the 20B out of a Cosmo. When you want that rotary sound, but you also want comfort. Look at the carbon work here. 30B, more time attack cars. With the RX-3 wide body So I don't know too much about the history of these racing in Japan, but Rotary's always had a good image in Australia, at Bathurst and so forth. Don't think we ever saw this particular style. This one obviously done up in sort of a retro style. It's got modern wheels on it. I lost first go. Oh, never mind. Let's keep going. Alright, here's another Cosmo coupe with flip up. So this is a rotary as well. These were sold as a 929 overseas, but with the piston engine. It's the most 80s looking thing. This looks very similar to my first car. I had an SA RX-7 back in Australia. In a similar color, it wasn't this. This is sort of more of the grey blue. Mine was more of the sky blue metallic. Yeah, I sold mine for about $4,500 with a 13B in it. What a waste. Amazing two-tone. See, it had the FC style top mount intercoolers on them. This is an aftermarket one, it looks like, by ARC. And if you look on the quarter, there you go, rotary turbo from factory. And the interior is the most burgundy of burgundies.
Burgundy.
もう80年代ですね、これは。Wine red, sorry.
Japanese say wine red.
Oh, wine red.
Yes. Not brown.
Not brown. No, it's not brown. これオーナーさんいつから？
1995.
2095? じゃあ未来？1995. 1990.
1995.
1995.
For 25 or 6 years.
Yeah. So he's been the owner for a while now. Can I just make a comparison here? These both have the same engine. Alright. This is a lot pinker IRL than it probably appears on your screen right now. So, the classic Aria Mamiya look. You know what I'd like to see? I thought of this the other day. What would be really cool is instead of flip-up headlights, actually no one's got them flipped up, instead of this style flip-up headlight, right, where they go like that and they flip up, wouldn't it be cool if you could get them looking like this, but the cover like retracted and slid up under there, under the fender? So it would look like this, so it would be like an aero headlight, but when they retracted it would look like this. Wait, let me see if I can, okay, I'm gonna do a little animation right now, okay? Like that. What do you think? That's a special effect right there. Speaking of headlights, that's a cool look on the FCs as well. Having that open part of the bumper there. Panasport G7s. And these haven't been relit. That's the original size. It would have been money back in the day. This is just a personal opinion, but I wish manufacturers would bring back these big, like Le Mans, endurance style headlights. I know that these days, they run those little quad ones, like the Porsche style ones. But I wish they still made these. Like on the new Supra, if it's got those quad headlights, and I don't know, I think it'd look cooler like the old car. Once again, original wide Mark IIs. It's only 77,000? That's pretty good. This is Rob. And he's from the US military, and as you can see, he's got the Y plates on there. Why did you buy a FD?
You can't beat the classic shape of them.
I was saying that on the intro, right? It's like you could release this car today and it'd look fine.
Oh, absolutely.
What have you done to it?
So far, inside, I've done a lot of interior work.
Interior?
I've put
all
all
that's
this
got carbon
in
everything.
it. As of right now, all it has is a front mount. But I have a Borg Warner 7670 full kit sitting on my kitchen table waiting to go in.
Okay. And you're from Texas?
Texas, yes.
How would this fare in Texas? What do you think?
I grew up on a farm, and it'd get beat up getting home, I'll tell you that.
Right. So enjoy this sort of thing while you can over here, eh?
Absolutely.
I have to admit, recently I'm starting to like RX-8s. Oh, there's a Citroën! It's gonna have the rotary in it. Yes, look! I've never seen one of these before. GS Birotor. It's got plastic on the seats. And it looks nothing like any engine I've ever seen before, ever.
アレクシー、
こんにちは。
これすげえよ。
これすごいね。
これもすげえけど、あのコスモもすげえし、このコスモ AP もすげえよ。まず1個目これだろ、2個目これだぜきっと。
横。
だよ。横ですよね。
見たことない。
見て、どう見てももうかっこいいじゃん。もう戦争行く感じがするの。何これは何すか。これは何すか。これなんすか。これは何すかこれ。
ここにスペアタイヤが入るんです。
あ、スペアタイヤが上に乗せる。
エンジンの上に。すげえな。
だってあれで前に事故したら守るでしょ。
それが油圧のタンク。
油圧タンク。
確かこのサスペンションも油圧。これがタンクで、ここに油圧ポンプがついてて、この下にレギュレーターとチャンバーがついてる。で、サスペンションとブレーキをやってる。
エンジン以外にサスペンションとブレーキもオイルプレッシャーでやってるってこと？
そうです。サスペンション自体がその緑の玉で、これ緑の玉ですよ。
あれね、あれなんていうかニュマティック、あれね、シトロン。あ、これでしょ。なんか後ろに重いものを乗せたらもう戻るでしょ。
あ、そうなんだ。
そういうもの。
アレクション頭いいね。
いや、まあちょっとシトロンが知ってるんだけど、でもこのエンジンは初めて見た。あ、見てほら、なんか。
見てかっこよくない？
ああ、これね。
大好き。
はいはい。これね。
これサイドブレーキ？
これサイド。
やばいよこれサイドブレーキ。こんなとこついてるよ。これサイドブレーキ。
Wow, this is a thing, this car for sure.
今村さんです。ここまでかかってんだ。
This essay is pretty cool, but I've got to have a look at this Cosmo over here. Oh, that's nice. RE120. So 12A. What is going on over here? What is this? What is going on? What is going on here? He's strapped on a bunch of like racing two-stroke exhausts on the back. And it's got one of these on the back. Now they call this in Japanese an airone gate, or airone gate. I'm not really sure what it means. I just know that's what it's called. I'm sure it means something. It probably means something in, I don't know, Italian or something like that. Looks similar to the Lotus Europas. Whoa. Okay. That's a 48mm Weber on there. This looks like it'd be an absolute pig to drive until you hit about 8,000 RPM. It still has some modern touches on it though. This is a legit old school street racer and the owner does not want to be on camera for probably good reason. I have a question for you. What is the best color for an FD RX-7 and why is that color yellow? Especially with the Mazda Speed bumper on it. I like the Stormtrooper look on a car. I like white with black wheels. Oh wait, black looks good too. Oh wait, gunmetal looks good too. Well, they all look good. There's a Lotus 7 style with a 13B carbureted. 225 tyres. Even with those tyres, this thing would be absolutely terrifying. I like the details on this. Look at this. Permanently mounted and hardwired GoPro. Alright, headphones and absolutely huge exhaust. So no trucks for this car. Drive it to the track and back. I was just thinking, we haven't seen a Cosmo yet, and here it is. And there it goes, leaving a cloud of smoke behind it. Okay, now we're getting pretty serious. So this is the RX-8 AZ1. Alright. Built, I don't know when this was built, it was built quite a while ago. It was one of those auto salon cars. And it's based on the Mazda AZ1 K car, but it's now a rotary-powered supercar. I don't even know where to begin. This could be an entire video by itself. But if you want more pictures and info on this, just Google RX-8 and it should pop up. And it's actually street registered too. I remember these Savannah taillights being the cool thing to have on an Australian RX-3 back in the day. That's a nice trick. It's got sort of Tron lines painted around the edges of the bodywork. Little purple highlights. That's cool. これがいいと思う。
やっぱりそうですか。藤田エンジニアリングのフィードのエアロをワンオフ加工します。
ワンオフ。
中もすごいんで、ぜひ見ていただきたい。
He's making me crouch down to look at it. Okay. Full custom exhaust.
すいません、ありがとうございます。これも全部ワンオフなんで。
これ？
はい、ワンオフです。はい。
One off. So show car. That's nice. Fast promotion. Look at the fender rivets. It's got jewels on them. So I just talked to the guy who built the car, and they finished it yesterday. That's why it looks so fresh. I was just thinking because like I've never seen these work wheels on a car that look like this. But the Porsche style front end, which does suit the car, I gotta say. So this is the color style for the original Ari Mamiya cars. And this is, I guess, a replica of one of the original Ari Mamiya cars. Now this RX-8, I haven't seen it for a long time, but it's back. Yeah? It's Mr. Suzuki from Sexy Nights. Yeah. インスタは何ですか？これです。いや、つけます。下に。はい。はい。じゃあ車紹介してください。いろんな改造。
これ前に上がるようになってますね。
はい。
はい。中もワイヤータックして。
ワイヤータック。
はい。でも今回一番面白いポイントはこれ。
Oh. Oh, what? It's got push rod suspension.
プッシュロット。DIY プッシュロットさせて。
DIY プッシュロット。この車庫帳はあれね。
この車庫帳はロードスターの。
ロードスターのミツルパワーの。
あ、ミツルこれはミツルパワーじゃない。
あ、でもバネだけど with roadster dampers on there, and yeah, this is let me just jump in here. This is definitely a DIY. なんかこの穴とこれちょっとずれてるじゃないですか。
おしゃれ。日本の文化、完成させちゃいけない。
なるほどね。はい。助手席人が乗れますか？
人は乗れないです。
乗れない。
はい。
We have the entire fuel system sitting here in the passenger seat next to the driver. All right, there's the battery. There's a screwdriver just sitting there, and a flare, and all sorts of random wiring and stuff in there, and the jumper pack, and it looks like an air compressor down there.
あ、フロントエアカップ入ってる。動かす。
ちょっとこのタイヤ怪しいよ。何これ？
怪しいよ。
スリックタイヤだ。
スリックタイヤ。
245 35 Hankook slicks on the front. I like this detail on the equips. It looks cool. So you can raise it. これ上がってるんですか？
上がってます。
全然上がってないじゃん。
いや、全然上がったでしょ。
See, you have to raise it up so you can actually open the front. So you can actually open the bottom.
エンジンは基本的にノーマルですね。
ノーマル。
ノーマルです。
It's got the Renesis with some custom piping.
スタンプ、あ、そうです、これなんか海外の、
海外の
はい、パイプ入れて、で、あとインマニがあんまりないんで、これは自分でなんかちょっと。
So this is the custom metallic intake, right? Mint green spray. It's been reinforced here with all this special super strong custom welding, right? The headlights aren't really plugged in. He's gone to the effort of putting a American cluster in there because the only thing that matters are miles per hour. ちょっと待って、ちょっとそれこれそれですか？ちょっともう一回なんか盗難車みたいかっけーSo there you go, the world's best RX-8. Okay, that's cool, but next we have to look at Suzuki's car. Street car? Donkey! いいね、いいね。はい、いっぱい写真撮るよ、パシャ。はい。パシャパシャパシャ。はい、撮りました。はい。Alright, so we have, of course, this is very important here. This is called Japanese tsuraichi. でしょ？ちょっとtsuraichiをちょっと説明してください。外人になんかtsuraichiはこんなに大事って教えて。
これが一番車庫端車作りで一番重要なつらいちって言います。
はい。
ジャパニーズつらいちよ。
鈴木さんは最初から今までは FC は何台乗ってたんですか？20台ほど。20台じゃあみんなフォローしてください。これ。はい。It just started raining and the event's over, so I'm gonna go home. If you like this video, hit subscribe for more content like this. Also, don't forget Noriero 2, the bonus content channel. Subscribe to that as well. Here's some more videos for you to watch, including this event from last year. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
それ多分本部から持ってきたから本部に返したらいいと思う。